Today I will explain native. Basically, uh, from the first video, I will not tell you that how you start coding. It is This video is basically dedicated to the basic features of React Native and give you a basic information about React Native and what is the component of React Native. I have one picture which is explaining component of app. uh, these components are also belongs to the React Native. Basically you can handle or change or modify these things like status bar, header, view, scroll view. This is called bottom tab navigator. When you click on it, it will change to another screen. We have a different type of navigation: tab navigator, navigation and drawer. Here, for example, take an example here in this app. uh, it only have a drawer navigation, but in this app it have drawer and tab bar navigation. This app only have a bottom tab navigation. It do not have drawer. This is called status bar. We can change or we can hide or change the color of status bar. Header: when we integrate navigation inside our app, it will come automatically. We can modify or change the color according to our requirement. We can also hide the header uh, of a screen. This is called screen. For example, this is a screen. This is the header of the screen. This come inside the view. This is a slider. Then these are the views. These all are sliders. It is not a basic task. It is only for example and give you a basic information about the architecture of app, or you can say component of app. Let's visit the website. This is the React native website. It have a different version: 0.70, 0.69, different versions. If you go with React Native, go to the environment setup, setting up environment. I will create another video for the setup. If you are using the Windows, then you cannot use the iOS. If you want to build app in iOS using the Windows, you go with Expo. There's a difference between Expo and React Native. React Native basically give you a means you can modify the app on a on a deep level. There's a React Native, for example, here. Look at here. This is the example of React Native. Here we have Android for different Android having different folder, iOS having different folder. But in the Expo, it only have app. It start from the app.js. It do not have Android and iOS folder. But this is the example of React Native. Then it also have a Android and iOS. It also have a index. In React Native, it compiling start from the index, then it will go to the app.js. Look at here. We import the app.js. It will go to the app.js. After app.js, if we want to show anything, we can write here. Or we have another folder, another screen. We can put or import inside the app.js, and we can return here. I will explain these things. What is these things? Shape area, view, status bar. Yeah, you get some idea about the status bar what I saw in the image. Here here is the status bar. We can change the background color, like here we can status bar, we can change the styling of status bar. We can also hide the status bar also. There are some uh, commands used with the status bar. It is here, you can integrate it. Scroll view is here. Inside the scroll view, we can use text view, anything we want to use. Instead, why we use the scroll view? If we have a data, look at here. Look at here. We have a view. If we have more data, it cannot be fit inside the screen. Then user need to be scrolled. So we have up everything in a inside the scroll view. If all the data should be visible in inside only one screen, we do not need to be scroll. Then we have up with the view, not with scroll view. There's many things, flat list, text in input view, many things. I will explain one by one when we move to that topic. There's also one thing like React navigation. Kindly check the website reactnavigation.org. It will show how screen is working. Here's a we use React navigation library. Look at here. We have a package.json. All the dependency installed here. There is a dependency React 18.1.0 and React Native 0.7.70.6. How it come here? What is the file? How these files come here? I will explain everything in another video. It is just for the basic uh, architecture of app. What these things called? Bottom tab navigator. This is a view or scroll view. This is the header. This is the status bar. We use the navigation have different type, like tab navigation. There's a tab navigation. There's a drawer on the top. Look at here. There's also a navigation. You can check the example. If you click on the product, it go to another screen. That is another example of navigation. So we have a three type of navigation here. You can go through the documentation. It is very useful uh, things like React navigation. We have different version, same as a React Native, and not same as a we have a different type of React Native version, and we have a different type of navigation version. If you want to work with what is the difference between different type of navigation version? For example, if you go with fourth version, so it have a different format of navigation. It is, I think it is depreciated means it is not in a developing mode, or it is removed from the React Native. Latest version is 6.0 or 6 point. Uh, here it is 7 0 point. It is a okay. It is a version of React Native. I do not install the currently. I don't install the library of React navigation. Okay. Okay, here there's a, you just copy it, you just paste it here, like cd Flipkart, you npm install. Then you will get the version of React navigation, latest version of React navigation. What we get here? 6.1.0. Look at here, 6 point something. Yeah, x. If you give command like // version, if you want to install the specific version, then you can give the command like this. And what version you want to install, 5 point, yeah, something like that, point 0, it will install 0 point. Okay, you can install the specific version of React navigation. Okay. If you have any question, you can ask in a comment. Expo have different thing, React navigation have different thing. If you are a beginner, then you can go with Expo also, but I prefer you should go with React Native, so that you do not face an issue or confusion in future. Okay, thank you.